Hi, so it's day two now, and I'm going to see a couple of clients at 9 o'clock, so I'm a little bit short of time this morning. So I'm just going to have the same breakfast as yesterday because it was quite quick and quite easy. That was the 2 eggs on wholemeal toast. So, following on from yesterday, I added up how much everything cost, and I'm currently sitting at 96 pence for the total for the day. So I'm well on the way to achieving the £7 budget for the week. And I'll keep you updated with how much each meal's costing and a running total for the week as well. And as I said, I'll put all my recipes and all the meals that I've had, all the tips that I use, I'll put them up on my website as well, so you can look back and it'll help you save money when you go to do when you're eating on a budget. So I'll cook this up and I will check back in. Cheers! So just a quick tip again for making poached eggs. So a lot of people put the water boiling and they'll twirl it around, put vinegar in it, put salt in it, all that kind of stuff. You don't need any of that. The most important thing is making sure you've got really fresh eggs, so the freshest eggs you can possibly get. And also, don't have the water boiling too much, you just want it at a gentle simmer. If it's too much, it'll disrupt the egg whites and egg yolks and it'll split it up. So you just want a gentle simmer and just slide them in really slowly from a little bowl, and that way it'll give you perfect poached eggs. So there's breakfast for day number two. I've got a couple of nice runny poached eggs and toast, and because I'm meeting a client, you need to be out the door quite quickly, so I'm just having a glass of water today. So today's breakfast comes in at 18 pence, so again, really happy with that. And I'm going to try and get a little bit more variety for breakfast tomorrow. So I'll hopefully have something different tomorrow that I can show you. So I will check in again later on and I will see you then. So I'm just off to meet a couple of clients now, and I'm feeling really satisfied after our breakfast, plenty of protein to keep me full. I was really wanting a cup of tea, so I have brought a little flask of tea with me today. So that's adding a penny onto my budget. So that's me on 19 pence again for breakfast, so same as yesterday. So I'll be drinking water whilst I'm out, and that'll be free, so I don't need to worry about adding any more money for that. So I will check back in for the next meal. Lunchtime now and I'm very hungry. So I've gone for a wrap again today because I really like a wrap, so I've gone for that again. And I cooked up the chicken and couscous yesterday, so there's still some leftovers in the fridge, which is a very good tip for making money go further again. So I've just changed up the wrap a little bit from yesterday, so I've got chicken and couscous, I've got some cucumber, some lettuce, a little bit of red onion and some grated carrot. So looking forward to this one because I'm very hungry. So I'll quickly flip the camera and show you what that one looks like before I roll it up and eat it. So there we go, that's my wrap for today, and I'm just going to have a glass of water again because I'm quite thirsty. So that's today's lunch. I'm going to roll that up, eat that, and I will check back in later on. I worked out the cost of this wrap is about 29 pence, so I'm very much on the way to achieving the budget again today, so I'm quite happy by that. So I'll check back in later on for the next meal. Hi, so it's day two and dinner time, and behind me there I'm making a pasta sauce. So something that's really simple, really easy and really cheap to make. If you were to buy that from the supermarket, it's going to cost you a good £2 at least for a jar. And like I said, it's something that you can make very cheap at home. So all that contains is a little bit of oil, some tin tomatoes, tomato puree, a stock cube, some garlic, and I'm going to put some basil in it. So I've got my own basil plant, and I would recommend to get a couple of spice or herb plants for your windowsill. It doesn't take up much room, and it's something that you can just keep watering, take a little bit of care over it, and it's going to keep giving you leaves and flavours that you can put into dishes for the full year. It just keeps coming back. So I'm going to use some of that into my pasta today. And the other thing with making that kind of sauce, it's the basic one. So once you've made the pasta, you can change it up a bit every time you have it. So today I'm going to put some mushrooms and onions in it. But next time you can maybe put something else into it. So I quite like making just a very basic sauce and then adding whatever flavours I want after, rather than just having the same one over and over and over again. The other thing, I've made a large amount of it, so I'm just going to put it in batches and freeze it. And again, that way you can use it months down the line. I'm also going to use a little bit, change it slightly in a few days' time, maybe Friday night, and have a little treat. I'm going to have a pizza, and I'll make that from scratch. But it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. And using the basic pasta sauce, you can thicken it up a little bit and use it as a base for a pizza. So again, things like that is a very good idea and a very good cost-effective way of making some nice meals. So I'm going to finish off making this pasta sauce, and I will check back in once it's done. So I'll see you then. Here we go. So that's pasta for dinner for day number 2. There's red onions, mushrooms, basil, pasta and homemade sauce in that. So I worked out with all the ingredients for that, that comes to 33 pence. So in total for today, so far I am on 80 pence. So very happy with that, and I should have a little snack later on as well. So I'll go eat this and I will check back in later.